What's going on, guys? Guided by Jesus here, bringing you another Fortnite video. I hope you are all doing well. I also hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. So today, for the tips that I want to bring you guys, I'm going to use the footage here of a solo gameplay that I had. I had a lot of kills, guys, and I want to use this to share some tips with you guys. The very first tip is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was looking to see exactly where my opponent will land. That's crucial because after you're done looting the house where you land at, or whatever field, wherever place you land at, after you're done looting and making sure you have a few guns, etc., you knowing exactly where someone might be when you push out is crucial. So look here, he pushes out of the house. I already knew more or less where he'd be. Not sure he even knew I was around there, but I definitely had the advantage for knowing where he was. So then I go ahead and continue looting. I make sure I get everything I can from the person I've killed. Another tip, guys, is adjust your loadout. Do not have your things all over the place. Make sure that you adjust your loadout in a way where you're always going to be used to it. You always more or less know how many buttons you have to press to get to a certain gun. So say you have an assault rifle, you know you have to like hit R1 once if you play on Combat Pro, you know, in order to get to your shotgun, etc. Just have it in a way where you're used to, because whenever you're put in a position where you need to change guns quickly, you can do so effectively. Here, paying attention to game audio was crucial. I heard this guy walking outside, so I set myself up in a position where I'd be able to hit him with a nice shotgun shot there. I knew he had the advantage being higher ground, so instead of just walking out, I built this little ramp. Unfortunately, he probably was also paying attention to audio and he heard me destroying the floor there, so he was already waiting for me up top. So guys, I want to make sure I have absolute advantage in control of every single engagement. So I build myself ramps here, when I'm pushing his way. I'm also paying close attention to the sounds. Right now I know he's inside because I could hear movements of what sounded to be on top of like a wooden floor. So I wouldn't get that sounds from him if he was, you know, moving outside. I start getting shot here from outside. Notice I use the roof of this building as a way to protect myself into head glitch. That guy stopped moving there, not sure what he was doing. But anyway, easy kill for me. I'm not going to complain about that. So here I start noticing that the sounds went from wooden floor to what seemed to be grass. So I know he's outside. So I start using third person view in order to look my way around the house without exposing myself. And that turned out really well. So I go ahead and I loot him and the other player, and I was able to pick up a scar, guys. So that's, you know, one of the benefits of making sure you kill a few people before you get to the end game. You get all of their materials, you get their ammo, and you get whatever nice, you know, weapons, shields, healing things they have. So it puts you at a good position whenever you're gonna get to that end game. Another huge tip, make sure you jump like this, you know, constantly jump whenever you're in an open area. That really throws off the aim of your opponent. It really makes you much harder to hit, as well as whenever you jump like this, guys, it gives a little pause between every single step you take, so you're able to more effectively listen for the opponent's steps. So if there's someone running close by to you, you're gonna be able to hear their steps much better. Whenever you're off the ground, you're not making stepping sounds yourself. So I always look to have height advantage. Whenever I'm moving towards the circle, I always look for a hill, etc., that I can go on top of, and look at the advantageous position it put me on. I was able to kill that guy fairly quickly. It makes it so much easier for you to get headshots, which consequently help you kill the opponent a lot faster, and it also requires less bullets from you. Here, there's another guy there. I made sure I went around, got my, protection from that little cabin to reload, and then when I popped back over there, I was at a great position to kill that guy. Quickly loot, guys, the people you kill. Do not stay outside, especially when you're out in the open. Do not stay there thinking too much. Should I get a burst AR or an AR? make sure that you decide ahead of time which guns you prefer, so that if you're in a situation like that, you can quickly make your decision and you're not there, you know, at a disadvantageous situation. So I quickly looted. I'm back to going for high ground. It always puts me at a better situation. If you see that a care package is landing close by to you, especially if it's not, you know, far from the circle, etc., go for it. There's a really high chance that you could get good loot, like a SCAR, a sniper, RPG, even a grenade launcher. Those are all things that help you at the end game. Always build yourself up something to protect yourself around the care package, because you don't want to get caught by surprise, guys, and get shot at while you're worried about, you know, picking up those things that you just got from the care package. So I actually decided to go for the scoped AR here. The semi-auto is not that good. Check this out. This guy comes towards me. He probably was going for the care package, but I got that there first. So what do? I just build. He has the advantage. He has the height advantage on me. So I quickly build walls. After I notice that I'm safe, I build ramps, because the ramps are gonna give me height advantage. And at the same time, they give you protection. Whenever you're in a hard situation, you see that they're putting shots in you, you can always step a little bit back and you're gonna be under cover again. So I didn't get anything good from the care package, but I got an RPG from that guy. And so go ahead and adjust your loadout again. Every time you pick up weapons that, you know, new weapons, and you add something to your loadout, make sure you adjust it to a way that's going to be comfortable for you, a way that you're going to be, you know, familiar with. So now I know if I need to get to the shotgun, I only need to hit R1 once. If I want to get to the rockets, I hit R1 twice, and it's something that I already know and I'm already used to. So I keep the AR on the first stop, because it is my gun of choice for most of my engagements. Especially when you're out in the open, you're mostly going to be using the AR. Then, as you move towards the circle, guys, look, once again, I go for a hill. Why? It gives me height advantage. I'm inside the circle here, so I'm gonna go ahead and build now, because I'm approaching the end game. Besides me, there's only 10 more players in this match, so I go ahead and make myself a little fort. Practice your building, guys. When I started playing this game, I was really bad at building. I did not know what I was doing. Now I am much better. I know it could still improve. There are a lot of people there that build much faster than me, but I am much better, like 300 times better. And it's safe to say that from the moment where I had this gameplay here, I improved even more. Now I already more or less know how many times I have to press R1 to get to that one, to get to the stairs or to get to the floor, etc. The importance of having high hill here, guys. Look, I can bully everyone around me. Not only do I have the hill, I also made myself 3 layers, 3 stories high protection here with these bricks. And that gives me even more of a height advantage. And so now all I do here is bully people for the remainder of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and keep putting shots while I head glitch here, and the circle is closing in. So only after the circle fully closes in, I'm gonna be able to tell where is going to be the next circle, and then from there I'll make my decision. Should I push early? Should I push more towards when the storm actually starts moving, etc. So 3 seconds for the new circle to present itself, and I'm actually inside the new circle already. So there's no point of moving, guys. Unless you're a really skilled player and you're going for kills, this is the strategy for you. Play it safe. If you're in the hill, stay in the hill. Build yourself a little fort. I do recommend these 3-story high forts. They're very effective. If they shoot out 1 layer, you're still gonna have 2 more to protect yourself with. And you can always jump out of the fort without suffering high fall damage, because it's only 3 floors high. If you build anything higher than 3 floors, then whenever you jump out of it, you will suffer fall damage. So I do recommend only going 3 floors high, guys. So now, as you guys can see, there are only 4 people besides me in the game. I do spot one of them. I managed to take him out there with the Scar, which is huge because now there's only 3 more people to worry about. I'm already inside the circle, so I'm just gonna wait this out. Only 50 seconds for the new circle to present itself. So I just camp it out here, guys. Keep looking around, making sure that I'm not flanked. Use the 3rd person view, guys, to look around. Check this out. I'm crouched here and I'm just looking all around, just making sure that no one's gonna push me. Alright guys, so pay attention to this one. The storm is moving now. This is where you want to absolutely have your eyes peeled, because it's most likely when people are gonna have to move. They want to get into this new circle, and so they're gonna have to move, otherwise they're gonna be stuck on the storm. So this is your opportunity, and that's why it's crucial to get into the circle as fast as possible, because now you're in the position to bully them. So you have all of the advantage. You have the height advantage, you have protection, and you're inside the circle. So for now, the only person I see is that guy on top of the hill in the southeast. But I'm looking all around, trying to see if I could spot someone else. Chances are they might still be, they might already be inside the new circle because of the fact that there's so many hills, trees, bushes, etc. But I look out anyway. You never know. And so now that the circle has closed in, I still haven't been able to spot anyone. I see where the new circle was determined to be at. And so now I know I have to start giving that guy a little bit of a hard time because of the fact that the hill is towards that side and he has height advantage. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put as much shots as possible, try to give him a hard time, try to destroy his fort, so that if at the very minimum I don't kill him, at least I'm going to give him a hard time. I'm going to have him spend some time trying to reconstruct his fort. So as soon as I see that the moment is good for me here, and since I wasn't able to kill him or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity here to move out of my fort to try to get into that new circle. So that's what I do. I drop down here as fast as possible, quickly take this loot here from someone I had killed. Check this out. I see him peeking out, so I'm ready to already build myself some cover. Because he didn't even shoot me at all, I just keep running, guys. Make sure I get into that new circle. I have protection here from this wall here already, so that's gonna prevent him from shooting me. And then I just go ahead and build my fort here. Because I had the protection of that other wall, it just gives me you know, a comfortable position, and it gives me time to go ahead and build my fort. So now I'm inside the hill. Not sure he's inside the hill himself, but it seems like from the mini map that he actually built himself a new fort a little bit more towards the side, which most likely will allow him to be inside the circle. So I'm just looking around, making sure that there's not going to be anyone behind me. Since I came, guys, from the north side here, I know that chances are the other players are on the other side there of the map as opposed to being behind me. So he is doing some damage here to my fort, but that's fine. I have a lot of materials. I could just rebuild here. So that's what I do. I go ahead and rebuild. And so you always want to make your ramp face the side where you know you're gonna have, you know, opponents, and towards the center of the circle too, because chances are most of the opponents are gonna be on the opposite side from you. So he was able to destroy my fort there with grenades, but I was able to kill him when he was exposed. And so now I have to build myself another fort. That is the best thing to do. It gives you height advantage and it gives you protection. So that's what I do. I go ahead and make my ramp face the center of the circle again. So I know no opponents are likely to be behind me, and also because the circle is to the other side. So now I start hearing shots there to my left. One of the opponents actually dies, so now it's a 1v1. And from the sound, from the game audio, I know the shots came from that side. I saw also the angle where the bullets were being shot from, so I'm pretty sure that this guy is behind this hill right in front of me. I'm keeping an eye out because I think he might go for that loot, but he's taking awfully long. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure to look around my fort, just, you know, to have my conscience clear here. And I actually spot him now. He's behind that rock. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot his cover with the Scar. And so now I'm pretty confident about this battle because, one, I had protection. I could back out at any moment if I saw I was in trouble, and he was he was in the open. I managed to hit him with a few shots, and I had a Scar. So I had all of the advantage, guys. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope it did help you. And guys, if you missed the previous video, here it is. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for more Fortnite content.